Alright guys, welcome to another Soul Reaper video. If you probably didn't guess by now, look where we're at. We're at this big first gate because we're going to be doing 8 Magisters. That is my Reaper, so we're going to go kick some Magister ass. Let's get ready to it. Alright, before we get started, we're going to have to pot up. First kill is always the worst because, you know, you just gotta do what you do, and then we put the aura on, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we touch, and then we do this, and then, you know, it's always the worst. Because, like I said, oh gosh, I gotta set my spell to my, oh god, that's just a bad, terrible start. Why did that even happen? Okay, terrible stuff already, right off the bat. But yeah, you do not have those, what do you call them, the corruption stacks on the first kill, so that's always the slowest kill. But once those kick in after the first kill, you're pretty much smooth sailing from there as long as you're paying attention and you dodge that like that head and he get a 900 res. We're not too worried about that, are we? No, we're not. Because we just go ahead and beat him down. This is a DPS race, so long as your DPS is fine, a lot of the mechanics you do not even have to worry about. So that's what I like about this boss. I got minions, so that means I got terrible DPS right now, but once we start off with the first kill, we're gonna be, you know, like I said, smooth sailing. That should not be a problem in the future. And then he just did a range attack to pray range real quick, and then back to soul split. I'm just going through my thought process. I just healed him a lot because he rezzed. God damn him. And yeah, I don't know. I love this boss. I hated this boss in the start, and because I don't know, it was just hard to get, you know, understand. And we gotta dodge this, so watch out. I've already used too many supplies because I've already messed this up from the beginning, not having my prayer set or my whatever set, and that is a crystal key. But we're gonna go ahead and start up another kill. This should be much smoother, to be quite honest. Second kill, we got plate bodies, rune plate bodies. Better pick those up just because they don't despawn, and we're gonna go on to the next kill. Hopefully I can survive another kill after this because it was really rocky in the beginning. I only bring supplies for 4 kills. So, you know, I don't know how I got hit by that. That was ridiculous. I was already in the process of getting out of there. Hopefully I can get a fat res pretty soon. When he does that, you dare fight me. That's usually a pretty good res right there, but let's see. One can only hope. You dare fight me? Yes, I got 3k res. Can't argue with that. That's nice and fancy. Go ahead and alt, and then we're gonna go ahead and pot up, just so we can get straight into our freaking thresholds real quick and start wailing on them, because that is where, you know, the soul split really comes in handy when you start wailing in and do these large amounts of HP. These 10ks, you see these 10ks I'm popping off like consistently. That is the best way to, you know, take them down. We got, what do we got? Rune Battle Axe. Yeah, we're just going to start the next kill while I've still got Sunshine available. Always really neat. And, yeah. Can we get a res? Can we get a res? Sweet. 2.5. That's really the sustain, to be honest, guys. It's not a guide on how to do this boss, but yeah, that you dare fight me, getting that res off really makes it so, you know, I didn't even use any fight whatsoever or any food whatsoever this kill, and that is a phylactery. Sweet. So we now have finished 4 kills with a phylactery. We're halfway done with our Reaper, so I'm going to go ahead and get one more inventory of 4 more keys to finish off this Reaper, and the fact that we even got 1 phylactery is already, you know, I'm satisfied with this trip. And you really can't, you know, you gotta count your blessings with this boss, because I've done like several Reapers. I've done like 4 or 5 Reapers without a single phylactery once, so the fact that I've already got 1 after 4 kills is a blessing. So we're gonna go back and finish up these last 4 kills. Let's go! Another kill down. What do we got? That is dragon arrowheads. Okay, let's start the next one. You know, once you get the hang of this boss, it's really that simple, and you can just do it pretty much indefinitely, so long as you have the keys to support your kills. That is, which is a whole other story in and of itself. You dare fight me, we get a fat res. No, we don't. I wasn't fast enough with the res. That's just how it is. But thankfully I didn't use like hardly any food in the first kill, so I can afford to take that hit. Not too worried about it, to be quite honest. Dodge this. I don't know where it is. I can't see it. Fuck. Got hit with it. That's just what it is. But we can alt, and we can start wailing on him. Very range because of that range attack. Okay. That's awesome. It's all really, just learning the mechanics, dodging the mechanics, and you are pretty much safe. That's all you need to worry about with this boss. Dodging the proper mechanics and, accordingly, whatever you call it, responding accordingly. So, quickly grab this. I kind of wasted a little too much time on this. It was actually the exact same drop. I thought that was my previous drop, but it's the exact same drop. Dragon arrowheads. Interesting. Nice res. That's it. It takes a lot of practice. There's a really small window which you can do that res, and even like sometimes I know I'm doing it right, and it doesn't do it in time. Maybe the tick system or whatever. I just didn't do it properly. But sometimes I feel like I do everything correctly, and it still messes up. But it's all about practice. That is a prey range, and then we can just go back to soul split, alt, and then we sip one of the potions so we can get back to the thresholds. We start wailing on him, and it's just a process. It's a process, a learning process that you got to get used to. But I guess that's no different than any other boss. The learning curve, but no other boss really has this mechanic where you really got to beat the clock if you want to avoid more serious and dangerous mechanics. So I just fucked up the res, and he jumped away. That's kind of strange. Oh, that was close to... Oh, frick, I just tricked and signed. We don't want to waste the key. I didn't expect myself to die there, but that's what it is. Good thing we had a sign, and that kind of things happen. We have one more to kill, so we still got plenty of food, so it's not going to be a problem. And start it up. This is the final kill. Hopefully we don't fuck it up. I didn't realize, like, partially in the kill I didn't put my freaking staff back on. I had the stupid wand for the freaking what do you call it, planted feats. But these kinds of things happen when I'm in the midst of trying to talk and entertain while still trying to kick this boss's ass. I guess I'm not fully good enough to do both at the same time, and somehow I got 200 res, but not the... What the hell is that? Okay, at least we're about to be able to alt, so we can alt. And then we don't have any adrenaline pot available. Make sure I'm healthy because we do not have a sign anymore. And we're just gotta build Thresh, and we're gonna destroy him because he's low HP. So boom, boom. Oh my god, double 12Ks. Did you see that? That was sick. That was hella sick. And we got the corrupted magic logs to finish off. That double 12K was an awesome finisher. Oh my god. Wild magic OP, man. Alright, so we're gonna have to price check. I actually realized I messed up, and the dragon arrowheads that I got for one of the kills despawned. I didn't pick them up fast enough, but that's just the nature of how these things work. So let's just collect what we do have and just know that I have double the dragon arrowheads, presumably. Alright, we're gonna add that, so we're gonna add that, so we're gonna add that, that, That's so after it's only 500k for 8 kills of the Magister. We've spent way more than that in keys alone, but it's not one of those bosses where you make money every kill. It's one of those ones where you make the money in the long run. So that's just the general nature of the boss. Let us open up this phylactery real quick, and we got 15 scraps of scripture. Not mad at that at all. That's a nice number. We're gonna deposit those scraps of scripture real quick, and we have, where's my scraps of scripture? I have 80 scraps of scripture and a blessing of the sand. So we are almost 2/3 of the way of completing the Khopesh, which will be really sweet. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know down below. I appreciate you watching. I am out. Peace.